Hello everybody, Aaron here, and I'm with Lolian,
Hey guys,
and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy.
we're back at it again.
Yep. So we're going to be jumping into Sebastian's quest. He asked us to meet him over here.
Are you already over there?
Yes.
Okay.
Over here.
Hi, Sebastian.
I can get there pretty fast from here.
Fair enough.
I was just in the room of
Sebastian,
requirement.
It's been a while. It has.
And
Glad you
luckily,
received my
that
owl.
is fairly close to where he
I have
wants to meet
something
us.
to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the
Also
library.
have to wait some
Of
time 'cause
course.
it's daytime.
Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
If the professors
This
don't know
way.
about it, then how do you know about it?
There's
Heard
a
that
secret
he-
passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Oh, okay. Interessante. That's a very dark painting behind that. Okay then. Just leave Sebastian there.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He
Way
named it the
ahead of you,
Undercroft.
buddy.
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep it. Yes. He never confides in anyone, but he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
It's impressive. Sebastian, what do you have to say?
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin,
Good heavens.
one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells,
Really? Like what?
like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Does sound dangerous.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be
Fair
fair,
enough.
I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Okay.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Confringo.
Very well.
Okay, with the Z. There we go.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
All right.
Okay. Let me lay this out. If you guys didn't notice, I did buy all of the spell slots now with points. So let's see. Let's put Confringo here. I normally when I'm doing stuff, I put an entire spell slot for the transfiguration spells, but right now we're not doing that, so I'm gonna put those together. I don't have any of these yet, so go like that. For this, I tend to use this one, and this I tend to use this one, and then I tend to use this there, and I'll use that there. Okay.
Here we go. Confringo is
Stick
a
to
nice
the
spell.
targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a
Okay,
go at those
targets.
candelabras. Both have
Good
their uses. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've
Well
got it.
done.
Okay then.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
It's almost too much.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. And Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours.
I'd be glad to.
The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I'd be glad to.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there
I
after the
don't
dragon
know. Do I
attack.
tell the truth
There was this
now?
port key that...
A port key?
I know eventually
To
you tell him the
Gringotts?
truth.
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I'll tell the truth.
You
Yep.
must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Okay then.
When I head to
Sounds
Feldcroft,
good.
I'll send you an owl.
Confringo!
Okay, out we go. Exit to the advance against the Dark Arts Tower.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new fifth year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
How did I get in there? I stumbled upon it.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if
Understood.
I need to.
I promise not to say
Trust me,
anything.
Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Good heavens.
Definitely sounds
Sebastian
like
is
it.
going to get an earful about this.
All right, key.
I already grabbed this key, so I don't even have it.
I didn't realize that I hadn't. I just heard it as I was running over to the Undercroft.
Fair enough.
Got it.
Okay.
Protego!
I think I also saw a Revelio page nearby.
Revelio.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't get the Phoenix.
Oh,
Come
mail.
and see me as soon
Professor
as you
Fig.
can. I've returned from a
Or the
rather
augury skeleton.
unproductive
The
trip
skeleton
to
is
ministry,
of an Irish phoenix
hoping
or
your
an
time has
augury,
been more
an
fruitful
intensely
than
shy
mine.
bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. Read mail.
Okay.
Oh, it certainly has. Ooh, I think there's a Confringo thing over here. Grab that field guide page.
Lumos.
I would like to teach
And
Oh,
that-
there's Professor Garlick's assignment.
Oh, did you just get her
It can be used
assignment?
to
Yeah.
levitate objects for a short
Oh,
time.
I just got it too.
Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
It seems like it's too far out of the way.
Acquire and use venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do.
Yeah.
I just found a whatchamacallit, but I can't find I found a butterfly mirror, but I'm struggling,
Oh.
or moth mirror, whatever it is. Is it moth?
Yeah, it's a moth.
Moth. It's on the top floor.
Hmm.
Oh, I know where this is. It's through a hallway, isn't it? I don't think this is it, though. And again, almost looks right. No, that's not right. Definitely not. I know where this is, but I can't remember off the top of my head. And it's bugging me.
Well, I went and talked to Professor Fig.
Fair enough. I may as well at this point. I don't have a clue where I'm going, so if I see that area, then I'll know. But oh, wait a second.
Revelio.
Wait a second. Is it by his? It's by his thing.
Lumos.
I'm gonna grab it and run it back while I'm still got it. Although now that it's active, I think it just stays active, but still.
Yeah, I think it is.
Either way, doesn't take very long to run it back. Give me the field guide page. Fine. There we go. Now to Fig. Okay. Professor!
I was hoping to see you.
Kind of jealous that his scarf
You're
doesn't look
back.
so bulky
Finally.
around his neck. 'Cause
Yeah,
all the
it's
other
just-
Spavin
scarves
talks
look
more
so
than he listens.
big and
Ranted
bulky.
on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which,
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
his great niece.
Yes, she used to be an aura. Well, She took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
did.
Quite an
I went to
experience.
Azkaban.
But you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard
Yeah,
Jackdaw?
roll it
He
back
was a
there a little
student
bit.
here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Okay, then. Into the map chamber.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
The Peeves. It's the most amusing thing.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
I do.
This looks promising.
That's impressive.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
No wonder it's called the map chamber.
If only you were here to see this.
Professor!
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
Fair enough.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
All right, then.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
I believe I have.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go
Something
ahead
about
to
a
make
ghost
sure it is
flirting about
safe.
how many chops it takes
Join me
to,
as soon as you can.
to be
see you
beheaded.
there.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Okay.
I think I just saw a ghost be rejected. They were trying to like use the fact that it took so many chops for them to be beheaded as like a flirt. Okay.
Okay, remove requirement. I need...
It's time you learned, Glacius,
Oh.
the freezing spell. It is an
Glacius.
efficient way to cool down a
Right.
heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few
I'm gonna leave
tasks.
that.
Once you've done that,
Lux
come and
weed.
see me.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone until we get our next assignment from Professor Garlic.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to... I need to still create a couple of things to start the growing process for things.
That's fair.
So it'll just take me a minute here.
In that case, I'm gonna follow up on Madame Kagawa's quest.
Okay, what does she need us to do?
Pop balloons around Hogsmeade
Okay.
Station and the Quidditch pitch.
Okay, that's fairly easy. I'll do that momentarily.
Okay.
Those down there for now.
But I know completing Professor Garlic's assignment will be easy considering we'll be going to the trial.
Yeah. Okay, let's put in some venomous tentacula. Let's put in some Chinese chopping cabbage. And this doesn't technically need... You said fluxweed is something we're gonna need for the next one?
Yes.
I'll plant that here then.
And I don't think I need to acquire it in order to complete the quest, the venomous tentacula. I think I just need to use it.
I think that's what I read when I was looking at it.
Because it says
Okay.
acquire and use, but I think as long as you just have some venomous tentacula and then use it, it still counts.
I've got Mandrake and everything going. I'm gonna look at the quest
there's the last balloon.
requirements. So, Professor Garlic, acquire and use Venomous Tentacular. Acquire and use Mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult. And if I look at my tab, I actually have Venomous Tentacular. I don't have Mandrakes right now.
Yeah, I just got a mandrake because I had it growing.
Yeah, mine's got 10 minutes left. So I will come and go flying. Okay, so the Quidditch pitch is technically at Hogwarts, or not in Hogwarts, but I need to fast travel to Hogwarts for the easiest location to it. Because the gate just out of Hogwarts is going to be my easiest way. And then you said it was Hogsmeade Station was the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. I've already popped some of these, just not very many. Oh, that's not the right button.
Do the blue balloons show up in the overworld before this assignment?
I don't know if they're blue.
They're definitely blue.
Well, these ones are. It's just, are they always blue? Because there's brown ones, or red ones, or whatever around.
Right.
So
I
I've
think the
popped
red
some of
ones
those.
are always in the overworld, but I'm not sure about the blue.
Yeah, I don't think the blue ones are, because we've come over here already, and they weren't here.
All right. So now just to head back to...
Now, was that all of them? I didn't count how many I had, and I don't have the quest active. It's 4, so I need one more here. Okay, where is the last one? There it is.
I don't know why, but it's always hard finding all the balloons at the Quidditch pitch.
There we go. So that's that one, so then it's just the...
Dear Madam Kagawa, marvelous news that you will be joining the faculty at Hogwarts as our new flying instructor. I dare say our work together at Hogwarts will be less eventful than our time near Yokohama Harbor, though one never knows. I shall look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions in the meantime, please do not hesitate to send me an owl. Warm regards, Matilda Weasley.
So apparently Professor Weasley has worked with Madame Kagawa before.
Yeah. Dear Madam Kagawa, I'm writing to do with Professor Black's decision to cancel Quidditch. As you know, joining a professional Quidditch team is my utmost dream, and I believe my chances will now be ruined, or at least significantly thwarted. Professor Weasley insists that we must defer to the headmaster, and she encouraged me to practice on my own. I have devised some challenging trials for myself, but it's not at all the same as practicing on the pitch. Nothing is. Could I ask that you speak with the headmaster or to Professor Weasley? I shall be miserable my whole life if I can't play Quidditch properly for this entire year. Thank you, Professor Imelda Reyes.
Of course.
Of course it's Imelda.
Here's the last one.
Yeah.
Where is it? Gotta be missing it somewhere. Where is the last balloon here? What? Am I just straight up missing it? I need to pop one more balloon over at Hogsmeade Station, and I cannot find it.
Yeah. Yeah. Those balloons, they hide pretty well.
The thing is like the ones that are generally in the overworld don't.
Fair enough.
It's just the ones that are for this assignment. I've flown over the area like 4 times and I cannot find it.
Wooden cat. This wooden statue bears the likeness of Pongardon, fearless feline mouse hunter and devoted study companion. The best kidder.
I literally cannot find this anywhere.
You can use Revelio.
Revelio.
Still do not see it. Oh my gosh. Why is it behind trees?
Brilliant.
There we go.
Okay, I can finally return to Madame Kagawa. However, there's another set of balloons right next door, so I'm going to pop those really quick.
Fair enough. Let's go through.
Thought I was going to miss that one. There we go. Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the room of requirement really quick to identify some clothing.
Fair enough.
And then stop at Hogsmeade to sell it off so that I have plenty of room. Because inevitably you always pick up a ton of clothing.
Yeah. Well, at first, when you've played like other RPGs, like you expect that you need to keep some of the clothing or whatever. Just not that way in this because of the clothing catalog thing, basically, where you can turn whatever clothing into whatever.
Yep.
So it's just whatever you like the best or whatever has the best game. Please stop.
And even
Why can't I land?
some
There
clothing
we go.
has cool characteristics that improve your fighting and defense.
Yeah, but you can just put that on anything later.
How did
Right.
you get on with those tasks?
1 second.
So I
That's the
never
letter
feel
from
the need
Matilda.
to hold on to
That's the one
specific
from Imelda.
pieces of clothing.
Hello, Professor.
Madam Kagawa, I completed
I
the
guess
list
you're
of
not Professor.
tasks you assigned.
I mean,
Wonderful.
technically.
I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
I did.
Yes, Professor.
All right.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again.
Fair
Well,
enough.
with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius,
Glacius.
pay attention to your wand work.
There you go. Glacius. Okay, I like putting Glacius with these two specifically.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my...
One second. Oh, that's already there. Oh, it's that one that I removed. That's fine.
before taking it out into the world.
Okay.
Glacius!
There you go. Get in quickly.
Sweet. Okay, I'm going to run to the room of requirement, see how much time I've got left. More or less, we're just going to prepare to go do that trial, most likely.
Right. I'm gonna grab some of the flu flames on the way to the trial, just so that I have them.
Fair enough. I got like 3 minutes left on these. So more on some of the others, but 3 minutes specifically on the Mandrake, which is the only one I'm actually missing.
Oh, hey, balloons.
Now this is... I'll look over the quest information again, just so I don't trust myself. Actually remember what the heck it said. Quests. Okay, so you just have to use each one once. So Venomous Spectacular and...
Right, and then a Mandrake
once.
with multiple enemies.
Yeah. Got some Mallow Sweet growing too, because that's going to be super helpful later.
Yes, I also have some Mallow Sweet growing.
This is more or less so for the room of requirement for me, because this is basically your main off room. I always use the right side for
Oh, that's a pickle.
herbology, the left side for potions, and then the center part for other miscellaneous things. Usually I have my drafting table and then some of the like auto create things that you can get later. Which reminds me, I think I technically have some... Yeah, I have some unidentified gear right now. A fairy green sorcerer's hat.
Nice. Bet that looks good on you.
I wear a fedora, so I wouldn't know.
I don't even wear a hat. They look kind of weird.
Fair enough.
Maybe if they let some of the hairs through, but they really don't.
In my main playthrough, I mostly wore masks. But in this one, I've been wearing either a fedora or a flat cap for the majority of it.
Fair enough.
Right now, I'm wearing a fedora and a trench coat, so
Ooh,
I'm just Sherlock
leveled up.
Holmes at this point. Gear. You know, the one thing that's been bothering me is my stinking handwear. I don't like the bright blue.
There we go. Let's see, what's the next blue flame?
Okay, Dark Arts gloves look good on this, so I'm going to use those for now. One more minute.
All right, and then I need this blue flame.
I think technically I still have some Dittany going in Professor Garlick's office.
Huh?
I think I technically still have some Dittany going in Professor Garlick's office.
Oh, I definitely do.
I kind of just always leave that there.
Yeah. It's kind of inconvenient to go to, and even if you are in the area, you can always use more Dittany.
Yeah. How are these going? 5 minutes on the fluxweed, 2 minutes on the Chinese cabbage, 5 minutes on the venomous tentacular. Not too bad. Come on, 30 seconds.
Taking its sweet time.
Yeah, it is. What the? Oh, that was the fluxweed getting down to 5 minutes. It's kind of cool that after certain lengths of time, it will like change the way it looks. It's like with the venomous tentacular, it will when there's 5 minutes left on the venomous tentacular in the fluxweed, they'll slightly change.
Yeah.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
More balloons.
2, 1, and go. Okay, sweet. I have one mandrake, so basically I don't want to screw up.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
I'm going to switch to something that I don't actually have, so that when I mess up and press tab, like I always do, it won't be a problem.
It's super easy to do, unfortunately.
It is true. So we have, right now, we just have Professor Garlick's assignment and Professor Rackham's trial.
Yep.
Is there any other quests on the Hogwarts map right now? It does not appear so. So that just leaves the trial, which is up north. There's only, like, what, 2 Flue Flames before that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went ahead and grabbed those.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
Let's see. I just leveled up.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Go ahead and grab Stupefy Mastery. And then once I level up again, I can grab Petrificus Totalis Mastery, I believe is what it is.
Yeah. Pretty helpful. I have to not be... Okay. You can already do landing platforms.
Ah.
I wasn't sure, because they never talk about landing platforms.
It's true.
Here we go. Is this my last one of these? Might be. Did I miss one?
Revelio.
Oh, there it is. Off a little bit on its own. There we go. That's the balloons. Now, how close am I to a Flue Flame location? I have gone well past it. Whoops.
Just how it is, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's kind of easy to do when you're just flying and don't have a mark on the map.
Oh, absolutely.
I absolutely do not have a mark on the map. Oh, hey, I found the who's it dens. The Thestral Den. There's a shiny!
Is there a
That
shiny?
is so unfair.
Thestral?
I can't catch you. How dare.
I just got Madame Kagawa's other assignment.
Sweet.
Where does she want balloons popped?
Revelio.
Where's the stinking location? I'm just a little north of it. It's so frustrating.
Oh yeah. I know your pain very well, as I have learned.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there's the Flue Flame location. Yeah, Lolian had a thing with just trying to get all of them in one of her other
Yeah, it's specifically my Hufflepuff playthrough.
Yeah, she's
I'm
trying to get a shining
all
of each one. But she's had before she could get one, she found a shiny of one that she has not been able to find in any other profile.
Yep, it's specifically the Jobberknolls.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, not very shiny. Pretty low shiny odds. I was actually kind of impressed that, and the reason why I'm doing it on my Hufflepuff playthrough is
I should
because
investigate.
when you go through the tutorial of catching beasts, I was able to grab shinies of the first 3 beasts that Deke has you catch.
Okay.
And so I was like, I want a shiny of every animal on this playthrough because that was insanely easy.
You can't.
But I've never been able to find a shiny Jobberknoll, and so I'm playing on my Gryffindor playthrough, and what do I find before I have the chance to get any beasts?
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating. Sometimes it's just like, oh, this is gonna be super easy.
Here, I wonder.
It's like trying to shiny hunt your starter on Pokemon and having the first Pokemon you encounter be shiny that you can't even catch.
Yep. Definitely have seen that happen. Not had it happen to myself. I've only come across very few random shinies in my playthroughs of Pokemon. I think I've come across like 2 ever.
That's fair.
One of those was an Arceus, which is much easier to get shinies in.
Really
Revelio.
is. Right, got that, and the blue flame is just over there.
Okay. Now I'm just getting to my blue flame, so that's probably going to be it for this episode. Next time we'll be going and taking on
Delightful place.
on to Rackham's trial.
That's fair.
So, if you guys enjoyed, please let us know, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.